Hi YouTube and Facebook, well, mostly Facebook, but of course YouTube included. Non-crafters and crafty friends. This is Therese from One Mother, One Daughter. And I made these little houses, candy houses, for the little kids at my daughter's school, her little friends. And I posted it up and I got a lot of requests for instructions on how to make it. These houses are from the Sweet Treats. Here's the boy one. I said Sweet Treats. I keep saying Sweet Treats. Correction. The Sweet Tooth boxes. Let me show you. They're from the Sweet Tooth boxes. Can you see? And it's actually this store. Well, they call it a store. I'm calling it a house. It's actually this store that we're making. As you can see, if you have this cartridge, you know, this one is kind of unique because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 different buttons for each one project. So all the cuts for whatever project you're doing is all in one line. So let me just go in closer, or move this closer. We'll be doing the store, which is in 1, 2, 3, the 4th row down. We'll be using the store, this cut right here, the first cut. You have to cut that twice. We'll be using the roof, and we won't be using any of the 2 bottom buttons. And I'm only using 1 window from the store. It comes with 2 windows. This is it right here. It comes actually 2 big windows, 1 little window. It comes with a little hanger you can put that on. That's your choice if you want to put that on. But I wanted to make it really easy. And since, can you see my band-aid on my finger? Look, my finger is swollen. I can hardly even close it. I don't know what is going on, but I'm going to the doctor tomorrow. I banged it, and that's the way it was since then. Okay, so all you need is your glue gun or some adhesive strips, which is, adhesive strips is probably, either one is better. A piece of see-through plastic, which I recycle, and I use the ones that come with the cartridge, you know, with your cartridge inside. And maybe a small piece of ribbon for the girls. For the boys, you don't need a ribbon. And your cuddle bug. So first of all, let me tell you the height and width. Okay, let me exit this one. My layers on my gypsy is really acting funny, so I have to use 2 different pages for my my projects. So I cut, you can see I blocked out one of the windows because I didn't want 2 sets on each side, so I only have 1. If you notice cartridge, I only put 1 on one side. So if you have your gypsy or the Cricut craft room, you'll cut your project to 5.59 in height and 4.75 in width. And you'll hide 1 set of the windows. You have to cut 2 sides of this image to make a milk carton. So you hide the window on one side. Okay, and then, let's see, when I put candy house, okay. Okay, where are you? Okay, candy house too. And then, like I said, I only use 1 window, and I use the roof. But in order to get that window, you have to hide all of the other stuff that comes in that window, which is 2 other windows and a little stand. So just hide that, because all you're going to do is cut one window. You want to make it very simple. I tried to make it very, very simple, okay? So, that's the gist of it. I hope you... Did I give you the measurements for that? Yes, okay? So, I'm going to give you some other tips that I've learned. I learned this while I was trying to prepare the project. When I actually did my project, I didn't actually do it like this. So what I've learned is that it's better to use your markers, because in this particular project, this particular cartridge, this particular cartridge, you only could, it says for you to only cut it at a certain size or higher. But you know, as crafters, we have to do things our way. So use your markers so that you can see the lines. These are all the lines. If you don't have markers, I'm going to hold this still so that you can see where the lines are. The most difficult lines that I found to be difficult was the two lines that makes this corner pocket sort of lined up together. But after you score them, it's pretty easy. I actually did it like this to try to show you, and then I thought up, oh, let me use my markers. But I actually marked it with a pencil to try to show you the lines. For those of us who don't have the markers, you can actually use, I guess, look at this template. Let me just put it straight so you can get some kind of idea if you don't have the markers. Okay? So, really quickly, let me score this. Okay, here it is. Okay, we're going to start with these two lines. I hope I'm underneath. Okay, yes, I am. And I find it's better to use your trimmer than the Martha Stewart board, which I do have. And I love my die cuts with a view paper. Actually, let me do this line first. But if you're going to use it without the template, I suggest you not press too hard and to just go over it like once, or else it's going to go right through and tear your paper. But since I'm using a template and I want to get a good line on the other side, can you see? Then I'm going more than once, okay? So let's do all the lines. Try to keep your bottom piece kind of flush. And it's really at all of the little creases. So for here, I would say go here and then go up. I mean, place your point right here at the channel and then adjust the top part. Is that clear? That's kind of clear. If not, and you're a visual person like me, you can see what I'm doing. So there's the other line. And as you can see, it's pretty fast with the template. And I suggest that you get the markers and do the lines. It's much easier like that. And I should have had this before. And I wouldn't have had to struggle with the lines since the box is so small. But that's a good idea with using the markers. So I hope that helped. And whoever's looking at the video, let me know how it worked out for you with the cutting out, you know, a piece first. Okay, now all of them is done except I'm going to do this other piece. And it makes it easier. Okay, I'm going to line this up. Try to... Come on, Mark. Okay, that looks good. Doesn't that look good? Perfect. Okay, so everything is folded. Let me take this off gently. I got a little piece of... Oh, some of my paper stuck there, but that's okay. Okay, so let's just do all the lines, make all my folds. Maybe instead of making it, maybe you rub the paper, rub the tape across your hand before you put it to your template, to your decorative paper. So, okay, now everything is folded, and like I said, on this piece, I actually used a pencil line to show you. Let me just show you that again. Okay, so now we're only going to glue. Oh, oops, I forgot to fold this. Actually forgot to score that, but okay. We're only going to put glue on here and here, and then on the long strip, only on the edge, okay? On the edge on the inside, but we're going to do that last. Let's glue this small little part on the outside, decorative part, and then this small little part right here. See, I put the little marks on there, so here and here. And now we're going to put it together. That's pretty easy once you make sure these two are at the bottom. And this is going to go here, and this top part is going to go here, okay? So, line up your score lines. It don't matter if you didn't do it right, as long as the lines are, the score lines are lined up, okay? That will make it much easier. Press down, press down. Okay? And right quick before, oops, tape to the board, before I put my tape there, where is my, I'm gonna, don't you hate that? Okay, here it is. I'm gonna put my acetate clear piece, or whatever you want to call it, there. And what I find, okay, like that is good, is that it's, I'm just gonna, since my tape is little, I'm just gonna put it right around the window. Kind of rushing, my fingers hurting. And just make sure there's none in the window, and take my acetate, whatever you want to call it, piece that I cut off from the cartridge box, press it down, and then take those other two pieces. See, it says tape here. Tape it, make sure that it lines up on the edge. This lines up. Just score lines. Go in and smooth it down on the inside, right there where you put the tape. And on the bottom, same thing. Okay, now these two interlocked, but I still like to put some tape on the bottom, so I'm going to put some right on the edge of both of them, both of the flaps on either side. Turn the box over, do the same thing. Tape over and interlock them together. I like to go on with my bone folder and just smooth that down. I also like to take another piece of paper, 2x2, and I put it underneath with my stamp. So that's done. Now I'm just going to emboss. For this one, I'm going to use the blue. So let me get my window and my roof. Before I do my roof, I'm gonna score the lines, because it's harder to see when it's embossed where the lines are. The other one. And this paper is from Regulations. It's the 6.5 by 4.5. And it just, actually I'm not gonna fold it. Yeah, I am. And then I'm gonna put it through the cuddle bug really quick. And like I said, I'm gonna emboss it with, what is it? A Fiskars heart-shaped thingy. I'm gonna emboss it with the heart since it's Valentine's Day. Okay. And with Fiskars and a cuddle bug, I like to actually run it through twice so I can get like a really crisp emboss. So I let it go through once and then I'll bring it back to go through. And I'm not going to emboss the window. I'm just going to stick that on. So see, here go our hearts. Very easy, very fast. Just fold on the score lines. What I like to do is put tape on the inside so that it can stick. I also like to put tape on here. So let's first put our window on. I'm going to run my window through my Xyron, which is really easy. This is a really easy project. You can actually use this not just for Valentine's Day. You can use it for Easter and put the little grass at the bottom. You can use it for someone moving into their new house. You can even use it for wedding. So I like to give out little gifts to the kids in my daughter's class. So oh, I'm getting a message. So I make these boxes a lot. I actually haven't done them this small. I usually do them bigger, but I wanted to give out small little gifts. So, like I said, let me get the candy. And I think we're doing 14 kisses and 2 hearts. So, the 2 Reese's hearts. Let's do 1 gold, 1 red. 2 Reese's hearts, and let's see, 2, 4, oh, can't do it with this hand, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Okay, so we'll just put them in there. We're going to put tape on this side so that it can stay closed. I'm just going to use the edge of my desk. I know I'm out of view of the camera, but I needed to use the edge of my desk, okay? Did I put my 2 hearts in there? Yes. Now we're going to close it. On the boy, we don't use a ribbon. I mean, why waste your ribbon? But if it was the girl, I would just take 2 holes and put it in. As you can see, I did on this side. And I just strung the ribbon through and tied it. I'm going to put tape on this side and tape on this side just to hold it on the box because I like it like that. I like it like that. Okay? Over. Push the tape down. Oh, I like it with the blue. And then we're just going to take a 2" by 2" paper. I'm going to use my stamp. I don't have 2 by 2 in blue, so I actually think that's the box comes out to about that because this actually fits the circumference of the box. See, yeah. Yeah, so the box comes out to like a little less than 2 by 2. Which is really cute to give like a kid some candy. That's it. You know? How cute can that be? Okay. And use my stamp. My hand is really hurting. Okay. And let me see. My Facebook. Okay, my Facebook friends. Tati, go see who it is, please. Okay, let's see. There's Ruth Derm, Ann Weedman, and actually, okay, we're just gonna put this here. Ruth and, let's see, Ruth and Carissa and Nana. Okay, this is really for y'all. So there it is. There goes my stamp on the bottom. And that's it. That's really, really simple. I mean, you can always like punch a little hole, have a tag coming down, and put the person's name. Or, who was at the door? You told them no thank you? Yeah. Okay. So really quick, I'm going to show you how to, hope my video doesn't go over. I'm going to show you how to do a quick package for that. And I really like to use up my scraps when I'm making something. So let's see if this can go inside of here. I've had these bags for a long time, and I actually think that I bought the wrong size because my cards never fit in this bag, and it's supposed to be, oh, no wonder. They're too small. I actually bought the wrong size bags, and I haven't been able to use them, so I'm actually trying to see if I can fit this package in there. Oh, my hand is killing me. So, let's see. Oop, don't mess up the... Yes. So I will glue this down. Okay. Take a piece of tape. I mean, it can be like that, but me and my big ideas. You see this? This is a scrap of the paper that came from the... Why should I throw this out? I paid for this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a strip off just where I can use it. So right there. Cut it straight. Oh. Okay. I'm get me a piece of white cardstock paper. One that I already used. And I'm going to cut a 2-inch piece of that. So that 1 inch. Somebody must be knocking on my door again because my dog is barking. Oh, that's not my dog, that's the neighbor's dog. Okay, so I'm going to put that right there. I hate to waste the paper. It's my wide 1/2 inch one. Oh, excuse me. Just going to place this here. I'm just saying, you don't have to do this. You can give it away just like that. But, actually, oh yeah, let me show you this tip since I need to do this. Take your spatula when you stick the paper wrong and put it underneath to shimmy it off real good without wrinkling it up. Look, 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 look. Look how easy that is. Bam! Okay. I'm so silly. Okay. Remember that tip because it works on, doesn't work on glue, but it works on an ATG gun. Okay. So we're just going to place this up on top of here. Going to snip that piece off. Oh, my finger's killing me. Just to take my, okay, that's not going to work. Just to take my cutter and have to use my middle finger. It's really killing me. I can't wait to go to the doctor tomorrow. And I'm just going to put this on top. And I'm not going to use up all my time. I'm going to like put a little stamp up there that says HVD, because you know how these kids are with the initials and stuff. HVD, hugs and kisses. Okay, so let me put the glue on here, and I mean the tape on here, both sides. And that is really the end of my video. Actually, my who knew tip. My who knew tip for, okay, that's Thursday. That's not gonna work. Thursday. But Sunday is, did you know that you could be losing warm or cold air through your electrical outlets? We place some fireproof foam installation under our outlet covers and switch plates and save several dollars a month on utility bills. So, and I'll just show you the other ones. I guess you could you know, enlarge the screen and read them yourself. So, that's it for this little project. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope some of the tips that I gave you were informative. I'm going to the doctor about my finger tomorrow. So, we'll see who's going to be cooking Valentine's Day dinner. Either way, I'm going, my finger is killing me. But, that's it for my package. And I got to use up some bags that I bought that was too small. So, it can be better packaged. You could even, I don't really like that, so I'm probably not going to put that on. Maybe I'll just cinch it up or something. I don't know, but there's the box. Here's the boys version in blue. I like the blue with that, don't you? The girls, you just put, I'm going to put a ribbon there. And another boy with the brown. So, that's it. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you make some for the loved ones and sweethearts in your life. And again, happy Valentine's Day.